Hello, this is Michele Knight. Welcome to your February astrology. February, the month of love. And we have some pretty frisky things going on in the cosmos. We have Venus, the planet of love, going into passionate, wild and spontaneous Aries. We have Mercury, the planet of communication, going into romantic, empathetic, but lack of boundaried Pisces. Now, when I talk about Mercury, I don't start talking about Mercury retrograde when it actually goes retrograde. I'm very passionate about Mercury retro shadow, because what people don't realise is that when Mercury's in retro shadow, which begins on the 2nd, it's more or less the same bloody thing. We all have to be careful from the 2nd of February. Anyway, there is much wonder as Venus goes into Aries, and we also have a full moon in luscious Leo. There's intensity, pleasure and passion to be had as long as we're careful about that old Mercury. Here is your monthly astrology. Aries, you warrior of love. You could probably hear Storm Brendan outside, so forgive me if this isn't the usual sound quality. Right, let's get stuck into this month. There is a lot going on. Mercury, the planet of communication, may be causing a bit of mayhem for you. Within the magic, it's not all going to be mayhem, but there may be a lot of confusion. And also, if you've got a secret, or you think someone else has got a secret, this may rise to the surface. Secrets are revealed. Magic and mystery prevails for most of this month. You're at the end of a cycle, and in March it will be a brand new cycle, but right now you're tying up loose ends and you're dealing with shit. But it's difficult because Mercury is creating this problem. Having said that, we do have the Sun going into that same space and a new moon. So you will be more confident about what's going on and what is revealed if you use your intuition. Now, there is a difference between intuition and paranoia. I could be bloody paranoid and think it's my intuition, and I'm a bloody psychic of 30, 40, 50 years. Eternities. So, it's very difficult when we feel an intuitive feeling to not tip into paranoia or feel a paranoid feeling and convince ourselves it's intuition. You have to be really, really on it this month to make sure that what you are sensing is real and not sort of falling into a kind of unusual paranoid feeling. Your psychic superpowers are on point this month because the Sun and the new moon are taking you to a brand new level when it comes to all things psychic. The other thing to watch out for is not to lose yourself. There may be the temptation to get utterly wasted or do things, or even fall into a romantic relationship you get obsessed with and then you can't see reality. Try and keep it as real as possible. Ooh, the dog's caught on the necklace. Try and keep it as real as possible, and you could have an extraordinary month. Now, one of the reasons you could have an extraordinary month is because Venus, the planet of love, is going into our sign, making us attraction magnets. On top of that, the very, very powerful Chiron, the wounded healer, is joining forces with Venus. We have a chance to transform our view of love, and that includes self-love, healing anything in the past that has stopped us being able to feel or trust love. It's definitely something that you should think about. It's something that you should work on this month, and love bomb yourself. Believe that the universe loves you. Believe that love is, that you are lovable and love is possible. Even if you're in a great relationship, you can take that relationship to the next level. If you have any issues, they may come to the surface, but they're only come to the surface so that you can get on and heal, to be able to experience a life full of love, the life that you deserve. And trust me, I would imagine you've got a lot of love in your life and sometimes you don't see it. So look around for validation of love this month and you'll be surprised. The full moon in Leo should be a very jolly one for us. It's in a fellow fire sign. It's in the 5th house of pleasure and excitement. I reckon you should have some good old laughs and some great times in February where you are feeling fulfilled and excited about life. Mars is entering Capricorn, which is our work zone. So you're driven to succeed. You're driven to get things done. You've got 10 times the energy of normal when it comes to putting the work in. It doesn't seem to tire you out work this month. The more you work, the more energized you become. So that's very, very positive as well. Mercury retrograde doesn't actually happen until the 17th, but the retro shadow happens at the beginning of the month, just to make that clear. Perhaps I probably need to add that on the end of all the videos. It's the same thing. Retro shadow is like the build up to the confusion. Now the sun is shifting signs, as I said, and going into your magical zone. Trust your instincts, but analyze them to make sure they're not paranoia ones. You could find yourself having a beautiful and strange coincidence this month that brings about something that's meant to be, something that feels fulfilling to your soul. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. If you want to check out your written monthly, weekly, yearly astrology, pop over to my website, michele.com. I'm not doing readings at the moment, but I do have a company of some of the best psychics and astrologers in the world. I've had the company for 20 years. I handpick them and they are fabulous. So I'm going to start to show you, starting now, their little videos on here.
My name's Pam. I work as a clairvoyant and a medium. I'm aware of the messages around me. I also hear little things. I'm also clairsentient, so I often feel how people are feeling. Having a reading is about, as well as you want the predictions, but you need a feeling of being understood, because reading should be empowering. A wonderful experience working on the telephone, whether it be 10 minutes or an hour. I'm working in a place where I am comfortable. Also, it's more challenging. I don't know the person, I can't see the person, so the information that the client is getting is pure from the universal energies or from the cards. I'm just working with the truth and trying to deliver that in a way that is very helpful as guidance and to empower you. The reading for me is not about me. I'm not in it. It's about you.